Hey, welcome to Ms.Carlababys' house. I am your host, Ms.Carlababy, and this is my channel. I will be cooking steak and cheese chimichangas along with my baby, my oldest, Michaela, better known as Kayla, and my camera person is Mika, my other daughter. She is 22. My daughter holding the camera is 22. Kayla is 24. And I'm 41. Oh. Anyway, let's get started. Like I said, this channel is, you know what I'm saying, I cuss, I do all that. So if you don't want to watch it, move on, because I ain't got time for it, okay? But I'll try to keep it down to a minimum because I'm trying to show y'all how to cook some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So first of all, what I did last night, I marinated some steak, and I'll just give you a short version of what I did do. I marinated the steaks in Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce. I use vinegar. You can use lemon instead of vinegar juice if you want. I also use garlic, minced garlic, and parsley flakes. Also onion powder, and I think that's about it. And I marinated overnight. So I got up, and I had already had some au jus because I made a roast the day before, and it roasted all day long in the au jus that I roasted the roast in. I saved it, and you can put it in the freezer or in the refrigerator, and that's the au jus that I put my steaks in after I marinated them, and they stayed in the crock pot for like, what, 5 hours? For like 5 hours today, so they came out nice. And I didn't add any salt or anything to them yet, but they tasted nice from the seasonings that I marinated it in, so you have to add seasonings to that. And I'm going to show you the seasonings that I did put in there. I had some measurements for you, but I don't have them on me. I did write them down, but I forgot them. But I'm going to tell you everything I put in the seasonings that I'm going to add to the steak once they're on the stove. Well, first of all, the star of the show, here's the steaks. The star of the show, the marinated steaks. And it's sirloin, thin cut tips. Okay? And in this mixture, it isn't this. I saved my container so I can use the shake. I'm going to label all my stuff later. But this is some taco mix, chimichanga mix. Actually, I changed it. I'm going to tell you what I use. Use your favorite taco seasoning. I usually use Chi-Chi's, but I use Ortega. I really didn't want to, but I didn't have Chi-Chi's. I always have Ortega because I buy it in this big thing right here, just in case I'm out of the Chi-Chi's. Okay, I use that for a base, and I added onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, adobo seasoning, and also I added lemon pepper and oregano, basil leaves, and celery salt. And then I also added your basic seasoning, like the red seasoning and black pepper. And that's about it in that. I mean, that's enough, but that's what I added in this. I had the measurements. I wrote them down because I don't measure things, but I did this time just for you, but I forgot to write them down. But that's basically what I use, and I mix it together and put them in the shaker. Okay. First of all, you need a cutting board or whatever you want to use. Use your countertop. Use whatever you want. This, you can do whatever you want. Don't be ashamed to use what you want. It don't matter what nobody say. I always use a cutting board. And I always use gloves too, because I don't like my hands to get nasty. So I'm going to put on gloves to just remind me feeling this shit. And she going to wear gloves too. I don't know if she usually do, but she wearing them to goddamn day. So put your gloves on, baby. And I cook with gloves all the time. My kids will tell you I use gloves for everything. Not because my hands nasty, because I got a phobia with, with germs on the hands. I wash my hands all day. That's the only reason I grew up like that. I don't know why, but I'm like that. But it ain't nothing wrong with using your hands. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't like to get all that shit on my hands. Anyway, so like this, I really, you know what I'm saying? You don't really need gloves for chopping up steak, but it kind of felt kind of slippery when I felt it. But you chop the steak up, and you can chop it up how you want to. I like to do mine in certain kind of strips, and you can sometimes I shred it. I really do like it kind of shredded, so I don't know, this might turn into a shred, who knows. But right now, this what I'm doing. It's kind of tender from being in that crock pot all day long. Crock pot, slow cooker, whatever. Hamilton Beach. Okay, I don't know how many I'm going to do. Got a few slices. I hope everybody is having a wonderful hump day today. Mine started out okay. You know, I don't do shit all day. I sit on my fat ass and watch a little television and fuck with my children, you know. Only people that live here is me and my daughter, but my niece, she's my baby too. I raised her, and she stays over here a lot, especially when I'm cooking something. They can't cook over where she live at, so she come over here and eat because she know her TT can cook. You know, who wouldn't? She don't know how to cook, you know. She know how to cook chicken, that's about it. Sloppy Joe, shepherd's pie, that's her favorite. Why everybody so quiet? They always got something to say off camera, but now they ain't saying shit. But that's fine, because I'm a star anyway. Okay? You see how much that is? That was just, what, 2 slices? That's a lot of meat for 2 slices. I like the thinner cuts of meat because... Get out of here! That's my dog. Get out of here. I like the thinner cut. Like I said, everything raw and uncut. This is real TV here. Ain't nothing cut out, scripted. None of that. You never know. A bear might pass. Any motherfucker, anything might pass by. Goddamn. You never know. A duck, a turducken, anything. But anyway... like I said, you try to cut them in strips or whatever, it's gonna shred, because like I said, it's tender, but I let it set for a couple of hours so I can cut it, because if you don't let it set, it'd be too soft to cut it up. So, you know, I should have had this pre-cut for y'all, because this battery on this camera is kind of low. My children forgot to, you know, do it. You know, but anyway, that's a lot of meat, you know. A lot of meat. That's all we got left right here. Yeah, she talking shit now. I don't know what she talking about, but I'm gonna bust her ass in the face in a minute. Y'all gonna see child abuse with older kids, you know. You can always do child abuse no matter how old they are. And when they get older, you can tell the police all types of shit that they did to you, you know. The kid, they ain't gonna believe, but when they older, you can lie and say they did all types of shit, you know. No, don't y'all do that. Don't y'all listen to Ms.Carlababys. Anyways, so after this, I'll be telling Kayla, go over there and put a little olive oil in the bottom of my skillet so I can, we'll get the olive oil. Just put the rest of that in there. Put the olive oil in the skillet and turn the skillet on, I would say medium, halfway mark. So we can get it started. And then also, I was lazy and bought, I like to buy, sometimes I buy chopped up onions, red peppers, and green peppers in a bag. Because, you know what I'm saying, I get tired of cutting, but I usually do cut it myself. But sometimes I do get lazy and I use that because I love, you know, to have it ready. So that's what I'm using today, and I'm going to show you in a minute when my niece gets it out of the fridge, when my baby gets out of the fridge or whatever. Okay. Okay. And okay, I thought they were in the fridge. Okay. I'm done with that. Okay. Now, here's the vegetables I told you about. I bought them from Swan. I don't know if everybody has that, but we do here in Illinois, the Swan truck. I bought the roasted peppers and onions, and it's really good for what I'm making today. So let's get to it. Okay, in the skillet, you let your olive oil get hot. Let your olive oil get hot. For your steak. Huh? Spread it around. You did. Okay. Okay, let it get warm, hot. It don't matter. It's just olive oil. That's the thing about olive oil. It tastes so great. It gives it flavor. And then, right with that, you get your roasted peppers and onions. Oh, they smell so great. I wish y'all could smell it. Smells so good. See, that's another thing when you got gloves on. You know, you can use your hands. You can use a hand for anything, but I don't know. I just feel so protected with these damn gloves on. I feel so mighty. You know? And remember, I didn't season the meat yet, so it looked good, but it ain't seasoned yet. Okay, remember that au jus, that homemade au jus that I made for my roast? I'm going to bring it over and show you. Keep the camera on that. I'm going to bring it over and show you. Here it is right here. Now you add that to the skillet. Let me turn it up a little bit. You add that to the skillet. A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. And see, it has all kind of seasonings in it. See all the little parsley flakes and such. Oh, yum. Okay. We're going to stir that up here. Yay. We're going to stir it up here. Turn up my heat a little bit. You don't want to burn it. It's already done. Remember that? It's already done. It's already done. Everything is already done. That's why I say, like, the peppers are already cooked. They just come in a big frozen bag. And also what I do, I cut up my own vegetables and stuff and freeze them. I freeze everything. Celery, onions, peppers, all of that. And you put it in a bag and you put it in the freezer. Just like my au jus sauce. When I make homemade au jus sauce or gravy, I put all of that shit in the freezer. Because, man, you get tired of making it over and over again. And if you have a lot, you could put it to the side. There's no reason to keep making it if you can freeze it. You know, you don't keep it a long time, but you keep it enough. If you cook, you'll use it. Just like the roast, I just made that a day ago. And I put the au jus to the side so I can use it for my steak chimichungas. Yes, sir. And it smells so good. Oh, I wish y'all could smell it. Remember, I got the au jus in there. Now I'm going to add that taco seasoning that I told you about. That taco seasoning. Okay. See? I made that. Added my own stuff to the taco base or whatever. I just took that off to see. Yeah, on this car. Okay, we're going to have to stop this camera and move to another camera in a minute because the battery is low like I told you. And you have to use this stuff.